Hey guys, so I am here today to give you this fun Halloween look with a little bit of blood. So I am taking my pore filling primer by Dr. Brandt to plug up those pores. Nobody wants those. And now I am taking my Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour full coverage foundation. I love this foundation. I did do a review on this and I have that, so if you want I will list it down below, but this is a great foundation and I wanted to use it for this look. Now I am taking the Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C5 and just going to put that under my eyes. So in this next step, I do use this a lot just because I do have dark circles and a lot of the blue and purple, so I use this peach corrector from Jeffree Star to cancel those out. And yes, I take another concealer. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and this has great coverage. I love this so much, and it's so inexpensive. And now I'm taking my powder to powder my whole face. So now we gotta bronze the skin because we don't want to look dead. So I am taking the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer and I'm going to put that in the perimeters of my face, and then I go in with butter bronzer from Physicians Formula to kind of darken up that bronzer a little bit more. I use this blush palette all the time. Every time I do my makeup, it's my favorite. It's the 9B blush palette by Morphe, and they have so many colors, but I tend to use those two most often. And now I'm going with MAC Cosmetics Double Gleam. And of course, we've got to do the eyebrows. And this is probably the most boring part of the video. Sorry, I had an itch on my nose. And yeah, so this is really boring. So I use the same products. I just use the Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I just use that to fill in my brows. So now this is where the fun begins, kind of. So I'm taking the Natasha Denona Gold Palette, and I'm taking this light brown shade right here. And this is where I'm starting to do the lines or like wrinkles for the old lady look. And what helps is if I kind of scrunched my face up on my forehead, it kind of shows where that wrinkle, I mean, I already have a wrinkle up there, but it kind of helped, and I kind of made different faces to kind of get those naturally where those creases and wrinkles can form when you age. So it was pretty funny to make all those faces. So now I go in with a darker shade of brown to kind of go over those same lines to start making them look more realistic. And I just go over them, and then I take a kind of dense fluffy brush and just go over those to kind of make them look more real. And then I go in with the darkest brown here and I go over them again. It's all about really layering these shades into the wrinkles because you want to go from like light to dark. You don't want to go straight in with the dark. It might be too harsh. So you just got to layer, blend, layer, blend, layer, blend, layer, blend. It is a It's a process for sure. And now I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and this is where you highlight. So I just tend to put that in between those lines to put that highlight. And again, right here, I am making those lines again, making little like crow's feet. So I was just smiling, kind of scrunching my eyes a little bit to see where those lines would actually be. So that really helped a lot. Like scrunching your face or smiling or raising your eyebrows really helps you get those lines and make the look a lot easier than just guessing where those lines would go. So then I go under my eyes and make them look like I have bags, and then I contour the heck out of my nose and like up by the brows and stuff. So it's harsh, but it worked. So then I do it around the smile lines. So again, just smiled and use the shadows, same three shadows, and just put those there and blended, highlighted, you know, layered, blended. It's you're going back and forth constantly, but it's all worth it in the end because it makes it look a lot more realistic and that you really do look old as heck. Oh my goodness, is this what I'm gonna look like when I get old? I hope not. I hope I don't have all these wrinkles. I was pretending to be old, like, where's my teeth? I'm such a weirdo, but I love it. So now I am just taking that really dark brown shade, and what I'm doing is I just put it on that flat brush and then I kind of put it on the lines in sporadic, like I don't line the whole line dark. I just put it in different spots. So now I am taking the Mayron liquid latex and the coagulated blood, and this is the hairspray dye thing that I am going to make my hair silver and gray. So this is also time consuming, so you want to think, okay, you put the liquid latex on your skin, and then what I did is I took some toilet paper and just kind of shredded pieces. Didn't have to be the same size and length. I just made different sizes and stuff to make it look more real. And I just kept applying, and then afterwards I would put the latex back on that whole area, and then I just kept repeating the process. So now I'm taking some foundation, the Huda Beauty one. This one has such great coverage, so I thought it would work perfectly. You want to make it look like it's your actual skin, so you want to use some foundation to cover it up, and then I powdered to set that. And then I took the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette and used mostly these shades down there because I feel like those made it look more gross and real. So I just used like the pinks and like a dark purple, and then I did throw in some of my um, Milk Cosmetics Dark Matter eyeshadow. It's like the blackest of black, black. Like, oh my goodness, it is so good. So I used a little bit of that. So I'm just making it look all disgusting, really. So here I did make a cut to make it look like I was slashed. And then I put some black eyeshadow in the back of that so you didn't see any of my skin. And then I took the coagulated blood and I just put it in that slit, just filled it up, and then I made some of it kind of drip out of the wound as well. And then I did take my beauty blender and I kind of splotched that blood all around the wound to make it look more realistic. Oh, and by the way, for my eyes, I did use the JD Glow Cosmetics HD crystals in Harmony, and then I used my Tati lashes in TL3, and then I did use the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Doll Parts for my lip. Alright guys, and this is the completed look. Old lady that was slashed. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!